Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Cincinnati Reds. Reds baseball starts right now. Tanner Roark, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now the Reds will have his terrific speed to contend with at first right out of the chute.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
So striding forward now, Adam Eaton. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball softly hit and foul off to the left. Strike 1. Roark has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself.
Matt, every team is looking for a guy like this in a day and age where we're going to the bullpens more early and more often. You need at least 1 or 2 guys into the rotation that have the chance to get you into the 7th or 8th.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
The 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Puig's got a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Brian Dozier is a guy that's working through some things these days. He hasn't been much of a threat this year, hitting in the low 200s right now. And when you're going through that lineup, his struggles really stand out. They need a lot more from him, and I know he expects a lot more out of himself, too.
In now is Anthony Rendon. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's set, and the pitch. And the runner's breaking for third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson. Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
In there, strike 1. Turner on third with 2 out. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Here's the 1-2. Bounced to first. Scooped up on the backhand. Onto the bag with it himself is Votto, and the inning is over. 1 left for Washington, and now the Reds will get their first opportunity. No score. Patrick Corbin gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
And now is Yasiel Puig. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good baseball. They're not quite in first place yet, D-Row, but they're playing good, and they'd like to stay competitive through the month of May.
Yeah, they've played okay. Let's be honest. They've hit okay. They've pitched okay. They're capable of much better than this, but it's early. We find ourselves just in the early phases of May. Ride it out and find a way to get hot.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 1-2. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
And here's Jose Peraza as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes in 1 tick shy of 300 at 299. 4 home runs and 19 driven in. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
So striding in, Joey Votto. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. None out, runners at first and second. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. The 1-2 fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2, and that's swung on and missed. So good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as the numbers there tell you the whole story. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Lays off 1-0. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's done well. 6 for 13. He's taken him deep once. The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away. Suarez tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. The 1-1 is a slider that can't catch the outside.
Well, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Oh.
3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Eaton comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
The right fielder.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the big left-handed bat of Scott Schebler. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Puig over at second. Peraza at first. 2 out in the inning. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Reds strand a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Matt Adams now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Adams.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's dead center for strike 1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D. covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
Stepping in, Brian Dozier, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A fastball here too low. It's 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
Hit in the air out to center field. Center fielder has a beat on it. 2 gone.
Batting 7th, the right fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
Victor Robles digging in now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded foul off to the right side.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Schebler is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, number 21. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
You watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Ready now, Jose Iglesias. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. From the belt, the pitch, and that misses inside. 1-0. Corbin, a 6'3" left-hander. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. On a line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And let's take a look at Yan Gomes, catcher. Calls a really good game. Pitchers seem to love throwing to this guy. And don't get it twisted. He can run into a 3-run homer as well.
So 1 gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. First pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. Bottom of the second here with no score. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You're walking to the plate. You know your average had dipped below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
Standing in now, Tanner Roark tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. One there. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. Reds leave 1. Will move to the third with no score. Digging in, Yan Gomes. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Here comes the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
That's wide, 2-0. Gomes playing here in his age 31 season. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
3-1 to Yan Gomes.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Line to the right side, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. One away now in the Washington third, and that sends Patrick Corbin to the plate next. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Iglesias is up with it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Up next for the
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. And he takes ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back as the Reds look to get the offense going in the third, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. At the start of the day, they ranked towards the bottom of the league in both on-base percentage and runs scored. As one player put it, it's been a frustrating year because we feel we have a lot more ability than we're putting out right now. Another hitter told me they're working every day on having more disciplined at-bats, hoping that leads to better counts to hitting. We'll wait and see if the adjustments lead to results as the season progresses, guys.
Okay, thank you, honey.
The left fielder, Yasiel Puig.
First offering on its way. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. A 1-1 count to Puig.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Rendon down at third. And there's one away.
The batter, number 9. Shortstop.
And with our season just about 1/3 of the way through, here's a look at the upcoming schedule into the first week of June. So one gone now in the Cincinnati third, and taking into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is what happens when a power hitter is at the plate. You don't want to give him anything in the zone, and sometimes that leads to those tough-to-handle wild pitches. There's a chance they just put him on first now to avoid him doing any real damage.
Hard hit ball to second. Dozier has it on to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
The set and the 2-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Payoff pitch on its way. Hit in the air to shallow center after it is eaten, but he won't get there. It falls in, and the run will score as the Reds strike first to lead it 1-0.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
And that brings up Scott Schebler as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. The 0-1 pitch. Ball one. The 1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Suarez is off at first with 2 away. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in to try it again. Number 21. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch coming. Here it is. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Ready with the 1-0. And this one's too far inside. Ball 2. Ready with the 2-0. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Even count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And that's 2 free passes in the third inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Iglesias. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Outside, that's a ball.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Looking at his career totals, Iglesias is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
The set and the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
He's set. The 3-0 offering. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
He's set. The 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
This is the cat and mouse of today's game. 3-1 almost definitely bought you that fastball, and he took it. Interested to see if this pitcher goes to that well again. Fear of bases being loaded, or he's willing to break something off.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Ready for another chance? Tucker Barnhart, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
0-2 count. The pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 3 innings complete. It's the Reds 2 and the Nationals nothing. In now is Adam Eaton. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And that is through into right field for a single. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
He had just retired 9 straight batters right there. He hadn't been in a stretch in a long time. Let's see if the offense can break through.
Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. High in the air out to center field. Under it is the center fielder, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 22.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Eaton leads off first with 1 away. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here it comes, 0-2. Fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Back goes Puig to the track. He leaps, but he can't make the play, and it bangs off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Into the box, Matt Adams, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Runners are at second and third with one down. Count remains at 0-2.
Man, he's going to be kicking himself when he goes and watches the video after this one. That's a changeup. 2 strikes in the wheelhouse. You cannot miss that pitch.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. The set and the 1-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Slap hard the opposite way. And this ball's going to get down, and it should plate a couple. As he arrives at second without a play, as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 2-2. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tanner Roar. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Oh, boy. Pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often. And anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
In now, Yasiel Puig, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He was a ground-out victim last time up. The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, number 9.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Stepping in now, Jose Peraza, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
The 1-1 home. Center field after it is Eaton. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
The first baseman, number 19.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. And standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. On its way is pitch number 75. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Rourke at second. Puig at first. 1 gone. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 7.
Digging in and looking for more. Eugenio Suarez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We played 4 full, and we are tied 2-2. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Swing and a little blooper to center. Center fielder coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
The pitcher, number 46, Patrick Corbin.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Patrick Corbin. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they can certainly roll too.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Trey Turner. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate. to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Ball 2.
2 strikes.
A bouncer up the middle. The second for 1. Back to Votto, but it's not in time as they settle for just the 1.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Adam Eaton is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. Pitch inside, the throw, and no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Ready with the 1-1. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
1 and 2.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Nationals lead 1. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Digging in now, Scott Schebler. It was a walk in his last trip.
The right fielder, Scott.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to 3rd, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1 ball.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, man, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The batter, number 4.
Now to the plate, Jose Iglesias.
Jose Iglesias.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Full count now. 3-2.
Wow, that was a pretty good 2-strike slider right there. I think that one fooled him, and the umpire too.
There's ball 4.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. First pitch on its way. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Iglesias, the runner at first with 2 gone. Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, 3-0.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. He's set. Here's the 3-0. There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now. Set. Here's the 3-1, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
0-2. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. A pause, and the 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Stepping into the box, Anthony Rendon. He'll lead things off in the Washington 6th.
Number 6, Anthony.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Grounded to the right, taken in by Votto. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 22.
Juan Soto to the plate now. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Bouncer to the left side. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Adams.
Into the box, Matt Adams. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Two out, nobody on. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Anibal Sanchez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 19, Anibal.
At the plate, Yasiel Puig. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The batter, number 9.
Riding into the box, Jose Peraza. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
In is Joey Votto now, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue.
Now batting, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Votto leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Sanchez pauses. Here's the 1-1. Popped him up. In comes Robles. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Zach Duke is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Reds, number 32, Zach Duke.
Digging in once again, Brian Dozier, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. Line drive to center field. Number 21 is there, and he has it for the out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. 2 balls and a strike. 3-1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Full count, 3-2. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Trey Turner is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Turner carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Fielded cleanly. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Into the box now, Adam Eaton. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Robles, the runner at third. Gomes on second. Turner on at first with 2 down. 1-2 now to Adam Eaton.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The set and the 1-2. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. At the wall, he leaps and makes a spectacular catch. And with it, that'll end the inning. I think this deserves a second look. Up and over the wall to take away a grand slam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Coda Glover will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. So coming to the plate, Scott Schebler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
For the Reds, the right fielder, Scott.
From the stretch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. The 1-1 home. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. To short. Turner gloves it. And there's one down now.
Now batting, number 21.
Stepping into the box, number 21. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. The 1-0 is laid off for ball two.
Hey.
2-1. Bases are empty. One man out.
Ball three.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Jose Iglesias will be next. The 3-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Robles waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
The batter, number 4, second baseman.
Now batting, Jose Iglesias. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with two men out. Hit hard to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Batting, catcher.
Standing in now, Tucker Barnhart. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the Reds leave one. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Jared Hughes has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Jared Hughes.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rendon. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Line drive to left. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
The left fielder, number 22.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run.
3, Michael A. Taylor.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like one run may be enough to win this one. So digging in now, Matt Adams. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. first offering on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Strike two up in the zone. Grounder down the line at third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Home half of the eighth straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2. Wilmer Defoe has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 1, Wilmer Defoe.
Number 2 is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the eighth in a tie ball game. A guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 0-1 delivery. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike two. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
The 1-2. Liner towards second, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
In now, Yasiel Puig as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 1-1 to the Reds leadoff man. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Three balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Striding in, Jose Peraza. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Takes this the other way to right. And a dive, but it rolls in and out of the glove. Go-ahead run heading for the plate. But no, He'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
He pulls this one into right. Robles is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Stepping up now, Eugenio Suarez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's in the dirt. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
2-1 now. Puig over at second. Peraza is over at first with 1 away. Count even at 2-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And another foul ball. This is hit high and deep out to left. Soto looking up. Straight away left, number 11 for him on the season as they open it up to 6-2 now.
What a piece of clutch hitting. This team is holding on to a slim lead, and he blows this thing wide open with a 3-run blast. That could be the nail in the coffin.
Justin Miller answers the call now, looking to get this one on to the 9th inning without any trouble.
Number 60, Justin Miller. Up next for Cincinnati.
Stepping in now, Scott Schebler. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Eaton is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 21.
Coming to the plate now, number 21. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. It's now 6-2. Raisel Iglesias comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Raisel Iglesias.
kicking off the top of the ninth, Brian Dozier. And they'll need him to get something going here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. 2 balls and a strike to Dozier. To 2-2 now. The 2-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Ground ball right side. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Standing in, Yan Gomes. His lifetime numbers against Iglesias, he's 0 for 4. Schebler is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Howie Kendrick will grab the bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 47, Howie Kendrick.
He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 3 homers and 14 driven in. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Robles is off at first with 2 away.
Cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Throwing to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Reds have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Reds posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Jared Hughes gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening.